How's it going, everybody? Just doing a good old drinking and rambling video today. I did have a glass of this, or two glasses of this last week. This is Elderberry mead, 7.5% alcohol. It's good. We got it at the Piedmont. It's the Piedmont Triad Farmers Market. It's I forget the name, Williamson something. They got a kind of their mead place, brewery up in somewhere in North Carolina. It's close to the Virginia border. I think I might have mentioned this, but I hadn't drank since that cabin in October. I've been laying off it for my liver and stuff, but that's just been staying exactly the same with me not drinking, not taking any of my headache pills or anything that has that stuff in it that will, the acid, whatever, that's bad for the liver and stuff, and it's kind of just staying steady. So, not that I'm drinking. I don't drink crazy anyway, but like I said, I had a couple of glasses of this. I figured I'd do one for a video. This stuff is good. Elderberry. Almost tastes a little bit like a cough syrup, and I'm a person who never hated cough syrup. Even when I was a kid, I liked the taste of most cough syrup. But I'm sweating a little bit. I just got done cutting the lawn. It's like 75 out. I decided I'm going to cut the front lawn and the little section on the side. I didn't do the two sides yet. They don't need to be done. But the other stuff was growing. And I got to put down fertilizer again. I got to find a day before it rains to do that. And also, I was blowing leaves out of the people obviously here before us, because the street goes down, and our well is down there because we're on well water, which is nice because you don't have a water bill. But they set a bunch of big rocks out by the street, going down. So the water, when it rains, the water goes down there, sends it towards, the well, or just the whole water table that's floating around here, the underground shit and stuff. But it goes that way, and a bunch of leaves pile up in there, and I blew out a bunch of the leaves before too, and just grinded them up with a lawnmower just to give the water freer flow. I mean, if it's raining heavy enough, it just pushes the leaves out of the way, but if it doesn't, it's just gonna kind of jam up. It's hot out there, first cut of the season, and it's still the end of March. But figured I'd do a drinking. I haven't done a drinking and rambling video in probably a little bit. Even when I was not, I don't drink consistently. That's the thing. Like, I'll drink. When I'm actually drinking, I'll drink maybe once a month, if that. Maybe 4 or 5 times a year, I'll go to town on something. If we get I get some Yinglings or some of the hard ciders and stuff, or this kind of stuff. Hard alcohol from time to time, but I never drank them much to begin with. That's why when he said the liver thing, and I realized the headache pills have stuff in them that affects the liver, because I take the Tylenol related stuff because I can't take the aspirin because I might have to try because that messes up my stomach, and now I take this, and I was taking those headache pills for a long time. Sometimes 2-3 times a week if I was getting migraines 3 times a week. So sometimes, but then I wasn't taking them for a while. I was just eating a bunch of those migraines, and some of them sucked. I'm surprised I actually didn't puke from any of them. When was the last time? I puked down here from migraine once or twice. I used to be bad. When I was younger, like, I get a migraine, I'd almost puke every time. And then it would, actually ease it. I always used to tease myself or just joke around saying, I'm giving it what it wants. The migraine gods, you're getting your vomit. This stuff is good. They're there, like I said, they go to that farmer's market and 2 other ones. They're there throughout the farmer market seasons. This is what the woman was saying when we got this stuff. And every week they bring 4 new flavors. So let me see if they actually updated. I'll look on their Instagram and see what see what if they updated their Williamson Mead and Brewing is what it's called. No, they still have last week's up there. See, in the Piedmont Triad last week, they had Cherry Blossom, Strawberry Blackberry, Vanilla Bean, which is, I wouldn't mind trying that one, and Cherry Blossom Hard Cider. They're also in Charlotte and, I guess, Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Or Winston Fairgrounds, I assume that's in Winston-Salem. I could be wrong, obviously. I don't know the layout of all the places in the state. So depending, we got to go to Greensboro on Saturday, so depending on what kind of flavors they got, we might pop by there again. I mean, the thing is, it's $30 a bottle, so it is not cheap. It's good, but 30 is pricey for a bottle of realistically booze that I'll get, maybe 3 now, but 2 going hard because it's 7.5 alcohol, which is fine. And it doesn't take a lot for me to get buzzed if I'm attempting to get buzzed, which is good. I'll take it. I don't want to have a tolerance. Fuck that. That means I'm not drinking enough. The thing is, I think for a lot of people, you drink, you get nicely buzzed, and you kind of stay at that spot for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, you might overdo it. Then all of a sudden, you're just like, and you're completely fucked. I never understood the alcohol. I love the alcohol commercials where like it's people dancing, having a party and stuff. Why don't they show the person vomiting in the gutter, waking up in the morning, fucking destroyed, there's blood on their hands. Their husband or wife, depending on who went out, get shit faced the night before. They're like, "You piece of shit, you did it again." The kids are crying. They don't show that in the commercial. It just real quickly, drink responsibly, like real fast, drink responsibly, like real quickly, like they don't want you to hear it. You're kind of like, "What was it?" "Oh, nothing. It was nothing." Party it up with your expensive alcohol. That doesn't really do anything. Just if you like to feel buzzed. That's why I like to get like nicely buzzed. I don't like to get shit faced. Because you kind of lose that feeling good feeling. Like you still feel good, but you're more like at least for me, you're kind of more out of it. You're like, ooh, and you're not enjoying it the way you want. I think you get buzzed to nicely buzzed for me is perfect. Because then you're kind of like, oh, all right. And you can kind of calm the hangover down if you get one. You kind of do drink your water, take your aspirin or your Tylenol. But we got to go there. I'm going to probably go, I mentioned this in the other video, eating egg and cheese. Go to the World Market. Pick up a couple of things. I probably won't do a haul on it because I'm probably not going to get more than like 4 or 5 items. It depends. Maybe I will. Or I'll do a haul / maybe drink review, eating one of the things type of situation. Or something like that. Because I want to get the white chocolate digestives again. Those are good. McVitie's. They have regular McVitie's digestives in Walmart, actually, too, which is nice, and they're cheaper. And some tea cakes again. And there was something else new that's new there. I hope it's in the store that I want to possibly get. It's like $6, though. It's good to get out there and cut the lawn, though. I typically don't mind cutting the lawn. It depends. I think once it gets into full swing and you're doing it all the time, every week, you're kind of like, oh, damn it. Especially because it's like, well, I do it in sections. Typically when I do it, I will do the big section in front, going down that way, in one shot. The backyard is so tiny, it's literally like a kind of little, almost like a square on that side of the house. Then there's like a strip or two that goes up around this way. And then the best is like gravel and where the greenhouse is and the pool is now and the deck is, So there's not a lot of grass. That I just do periodically because it will grow, but it's not like I'm desperate to cut it. It takes literally 5 minutes. It's like I can pop out there whenever. But for the main lawn, it's like I'll do that one day. Then I'll do sometimes I'll also do the little area over here, or I'll do the little area and then go all the way up and then onto the other road up there. But I was originally doing them the same day. Like I would do one, let the thing charge up, take a break, go out there like 2 hours later and do the rest. But I don't mind it. It's nice little exercise too, since it's all hilly and stuff. I'm like, dude, going up and down. But yeah, you feel not terribly though. It's not terribly hot, which is nice. It's good degrees out. We took a walk in that park again last night. Zoo City Park, I think it's just called. It's nice. I think I talked about that too. It's always good taking those walks. I do miss it. I said I was going to film today. This is going up Friday. Today's Thursday. I was going to film a Fatal Frame gameplay. I was just not in the mood. I just do not care about video games right now. Although I will probably pick up, I'm going to have like a $20, hopefully, Best Buy gift card with these points I got on this Microsoft thing you do. And I'm going to probably usually I get Amazon gift cards with it, but apparently they're sold out at the moment and they're restocking. I don't know how you restock digital gift cards. I don't know. I guess there's a limit you can put on them. I don't know. Or they just don't feel like giving them out. So I was like, you know what? Let me see, because Best Buy's on there too. Walmart is as well. I was like, you know what? If I want to get Resident Evil Requiem, I can shave $20 off that. So maybe I'll do that like next week or something. When it comes to games, I just don't care. I do have 2 DVDs coming that I'm going to do a pickup on that I'm excited about. I want to get more of them. I'll talk about it more when I pick them up. I don't want to not ruin it, but I don't want to talk about it too much. But I'm excited about that. They're from back in the day. I used to get them back in the day. Why did I fucking say it like that? I hate when the accent really comes out. The Long Island accent. Back in the day. But that was back in the day. Dun, dun, dun. And maybe you weren't there. Doesn't matter anyway. You wouldn't understand whatever he says. That make it a song. It's funny, I hear it because I'm looking, I'm like, oh, what's good to eat and drink for the liver health? It's like coffee. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. Really? Maybe I'll start drinking coffee. Only for my liver, not for the fucking taste, because it's terrible. I do like when the lawnmowers start up again, all the stuff's starting to grow back in, budding on the trees, and the hydrangea trees are actually launching out quick. Like, I only cut them down in February, and it's probably only been maybe a month since they've both been cut down, maybe not even. Maybe it has been. And they are starting to really pop already. The peony are popping up nicely. All the other stuff. The tulips came in and went. They come out like early. And there's 2 bushes. I forgot. I looked up what they were and I forgot. The garage is back there, but on the other side of the garage, there's these bushes on the side, or whatever they are, hedges. They have nice white flowers on them, but they've already like popped. They pop like in early March. It's weird. The best part is the plants don't care. They're like on their own cycle. So when it's still super cold, if you're getting a cold winter here, they're still popping out of the ground. They're like, dude, whatever, man. It's time for it to come up. And tomorrow's supposed to be 82 and 80 as well. So it's like this, that's going to drop back into the 50s, I think. So what are you going to do? The snow, the threat of any snow is gone. That was not fun. Even though it was only 9.5 inches, it was not fun. I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, I don't want to deal with 2. The hell out of here. You had enough of that in New York, and I saw they got crushed where I used to live. They got hit with some places got like 29 inches, which for Long Island is you'll get them, the 2+ footers. You'll get them from time to time. Every maybe like 3 or 4 years, you'll get them. Usually Long Island is like nothing at all. Like the 2 years before we left, the 2 winters, it was 24 because we were up there for the winter of 24 and 23. I think it might have snowed like 1/2 inch between both. It was nuts. It was cold, but didn't snow. And then 25, I think last year they got hit a little bit. Well, when I was up there in January of 25, it snowed. They got like 4 or 5 inches. I was like, come on, really? It's like, I got to go up there in April or further. April to like November. But yeah, some places were getting destroyed with like 4 feet across the country. like like upstate New York, all along the Great Lakes and stuff. It's like lake effect snow. You're getting snow up to the top of your house. You could hop out your freaking window on the roof. It's like, no thanks. But I should have grabbed some more of this, but there's no point. Yeah, maybe I'll still do that Fatal Frame remake gameplay. I'm not sure. I gotta be in the mood, and the thing is, it's like, I'm just not in the mood to game right now. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm trying to get past it. Resident Evil might help with that, but, Silent Hill Elf, I was gonna say, remember the famous, that's gonna be the next game, Silent Hill Elf. Silent Hill F got me excited, played through it, and was done, and then nothing else was doing it. I did play some Oblivion Remastered for a bit, put some time into that, and then eventually I was like, I don't know. I've been enjoying more. Like I said, we played the Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins on the Game Boy. We played on the Run Square, but for the Game Boy game, and then I played Final Fight 2, and what was the other one? I beat the Star Wars Apprentice of Force trilogy on the Game Boy Advance. Like, that's what I'm interested in playing, like stuff that I can just pick up, play. It's not long. I can get some entertainment out of it. I don't need to commit anything to it. I don't want to commit like any time past a couple of hours to games right now. So it's like, okay, if I can get Resident Evil, maybe it hits a sale as well. Use that $20. Maybe I get it for like $40. That's great. But even with the Fatal Frame, it's like $50, $50+ with tax, whatever it was. It's like I played it for a little bit, I was enjoying it, and that's not saying I won't play it at some point, but it's like there was no point in getting it. And maybe there was, because all of a sudden it disappears. You can't find it now. It's one of those kind of games, because it still happens from time to time now, where a game just like all of a sudden disappears, and all of a sudden it's like $40 more than it normally cost. Resident Evil 9, that's not going to be the case, obviously. I think I saw something like it sold 5 million copies in 5 days. I could be completely wrong, but I could have sworn I saw that. That's not going to go anywhere. When the Bond game comes out, if I don't get it for my birthday or something, it's not going anywhere. You'll be able to pick it up 6 months down the line. Fatal Frame remake, most likely you could, but you never know. That's kind of one where it's like, oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's $90 now. Nope, fuck that, what are you gonna do? Maybe I'm just too old for this shit. Too old for these games now, man. I need to convert back to games that I just pop in and play for half an hour. I'm like, I'm good. Maybe you complete it. That's why I'm looking at like Star Tropics on the NES, which is like a 2-hour game. Long for the era. Or like, I was looking at like Tailspin on the NES and the Genesis version, which are the two completely different. Stuff like this, like it's like, yeah, whatever, man. And it's, they're cheaper than the newer games now, but some of them are. Some of them are infinitely more expensive than the newer games. But anyway, I'm done with this. I'll ramble for like a minute here. Maybe I'll get it to 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. I might try to hit some G sales this weekend. See how that goes. Here in Ashboro, you don't get a lot of people putting stuff up on Craigslist, but if you drive around town, you'll see the signs. So you kind of got to go out and look at the signs. You can't really plot. I mean, you could plot the areas you want to check, but you can't like plot out. Like, okay, there's a garage sale here, there's a garage sale over here. Like in New York, especially when I was in Massapequa, because the way Massapequa was laid out, Islip wasn't laid out the same way. So you were kind of more going all over the place. But Massapequa, especially across the tracks, it's just up, down, side to side streets, very basic kind. It's not like, back where I lived, in between Merrick Road and Sunrise Highways, more, there's still a lot of just, okay, there's a bunch of houses in the streets between these two streets, but then there's other, like, curvy, random stuff. I'm saying, though, you plot out a course better for your G sales there, here. You can go down the main road, but you might be turning on that road and going for another 5 minutes, And the garage sales just are not as much down here. And there are plenty of houses, but Long Island was great for garage sales. They were aplenty. Like, if you only got to 10 in a weekend or a day, you were like, oh my God. But realistically, if you wanted to, you could go to like 50, depending on how far you wanted to go. Obviously, I was limited. When I had my bike, I would go, like when I was in Islip, I would go over Bayshore a little bit or down towards Great River. And in Massapequa, I'd go into Seaford. Sometimes, move towards Amityville and stuff. And Massapequa on its own is big, so you go up to north. you going all the way north Massapequa, then all the way down to the bay. It's going to take you, even on a bike, it's going to take you some time. So it's a pretty big town if you're counting the Massapequas. East Massapequa, North Massapequa, Massapequa, and Massapequa Park. It's all the same thing. Long Island's technically, there's no difference between Massapequa and Seaford and Belmore and Merrick and Wantaw. There's no difference. But anyway, this is just I was drinking some elderberry mead. It's good stuff. And rambling a little bit. So thanks for checking this out. And have a good day.